I can go camping later. Say it with me. I'm not camping now, so I can go camping later. Because my whole life will be camping if I can finish this really fun, awesome project. I was too enthusiastic for how I feel. Trying to get this wall in. It's not behaving. Because why would it? Why would it? Why would it behave? I don't even know why I wonder these things. I just figured out this angle. I'm having a hard time because nothing's straight or square. And I really just need a sliding T-bevel, but I don't know where I put it. The whole bus is a mess. I'm probably scratching the hell out of this floor. Is that a cuss word? I hope not. I don't want to have to edit anymore. I'm really bad at it. Oh. Here. Oh, wall panels, go this way. Brought a vacuum in because I thought I was being smart. Because the broom is scuffing the floor, because that's how delicate bamboo is. I should have listened to all the people on Instagram who told me that bamboo was going to be scratched to crap by my dog. And he's not even in here yet, and it's getting scratched to crap. So that's how you know that it's true. But we'll see. Also, one person told me that they want to see the whole entire process of me doing this really fun task. So here goes. And if this video is awful and way too long, you can blame Malia Murray. Okay, so I'm getting distracted because I'm sweeping. And it's really so I can lay a blanket down so I don't keep scratching the floor. Because I would like to have a floor that looks nice. Even if it's only for like the first day I live in the bus. That would be cool. One day of a nice floor would be great. Yeah. Okay. Blanket down. Just lined up because don't want people staring at me while I struggle. There's nothing worse than someone watching you struggle and then just keep watching you struggle. There's a lot of struggling going on, so that didn't work. Hard. I have to figure out a way to like hide these electrical panel, like the electrical stuff from the shower. I don't really know how I'm going to do that because I want to be able to access all of it, but I'm worried that I'm worried, I know it doesn't want to get wet, but I still want to be able to get to it. So I haven't come up with a clever way to hide and still be able to get to the cables over here. So I'm just going to hold off on that and do it later. But where is my sliding T-bevel? See, when you clean and you don't find things, that's when you know you're really messy. There's too many things in this bus. The problem with filming everything is that I talk to myself a lot. Okay. Oh. No. Where did I put it? It's the only one in the shop too, so if I can't find it, gonna have to improvise. Which is not always fun. I like improvisation if it doesn't have to do with the right tool you need for a job. Otherwise, it's kind of a crapshoot. This wall is dividing the bathroom, which is what I'm standing in right now. That's why it's a different color in here. And the kitchen. I wanted to put the wall up because I got these really beautiful redwood planks from someone's, like they were offcut from their yard or something, and they're no longer needed them, and I ran everything through the planer and then oiled it really well, and that's what the inside of the kitchen's gonna be, or the wall. So I'm really hoping I can get live edge redwood countertop. That's my dream. But being poor and not having a vertical bandsaw limits me on that a little bit. So we'll see if it happens. But it would be really cool if it did. And I'm gonna just keep on dreaming about it, because sometimes if I put all my energy towards something, I end up getting it, and then I'm super stoked. I've had pretty good luck so far. I don't know where I put this tool. I found it. Okay, for those of you who are not carpenters, this is a sliding T-bevel. Has a nut on that side that you loosen, and then you can figure out any angle you want and transfer it onto something else. So I'm going to use it to figure out, I got this new tool. I put it on my Amazon wish list, and then someone got it like immediately, and that was really exciting. So this is going to be really helpful when I do all the cabinets around the curve, but it's not being so useful right now, where I'm trying to figure out what the angle on the top piece of the 2x4 wants to be on the inside edge of the wall, up against the curve. So I'm gonna I have a chunk of wood. I'm gonna put my chunk of wood up on the line that I want it to be at, and then I'm gonna transfer the curve, loosen this a little bit, and actually it might make more sense to do it off of this guy. Yeah. So I have a speed square, and then I'm gonna use the edge of the speed square to be my 90°, and then I'm gonna figure out the angle up against the wall, except for I don't have like any space, because that's how this world works, of course. So how am I gonna do this? Like, it's too big. It's too big. Arg. Alright, we'll do it different. We're gonna measure. I had to improvise anyway. I spent all that time looking for a tool. I don't even need the tool. Story of a carpenter's life. Okay. So from this point up, it's 6.5. And then from this point up, it's 4.5. So 4.5 and 6.5. Okay. 4.5 and 6.5. So I just measured one side of the angle and the other side of the angle. So short side's 4.5, long side 6.5 from the bottom of the board. And then I'll just connect the two lines and cut it, and hopefully everything's gonna look really good. I mean, it'll look good, but it's really nice when it turns out looking nice the first time. It's a really steep angle. that's what it wants to be. I'm gonna go cut that. Be right back. Oh my god, it's perfect! I actually made it curved because I'm a little bit like that. OCD. Check it out. Yes! I still have to make a stupid thing that connects the two things. See, I got a floaty doohickey and then I got this guy. But this sits up against the wall really nice. I can figure out how I'm gonna deal with the cable management later. I have sawdust on my face. I probably need to eat something. But we're gonna get a wall. Guys, we're gonna get a wall. Okay. Drill. How do I want to attach this? That's the question. That's the question. Okay, don't need the laser anymore. The wall plank was for a sample. Go here. Don't need this anymore. Mason jar to figure out if this is tall enough to be able to do. I guess I could do little jars on this side, or I could start it short. I might do that. Actually, if I put another upright inside, then they can wedge here. I might do that. That might be a good idea. Because then I can get them all the way up against it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so just so you understand, I'm left-handed. I have to go the other way. Okay, so trying to figure out. I'm gonna make the horizontals. Okay, I know this isn't how you build a stud wall. This is how I'm building a stud wall for a bus. It's very different than a normal stud wall. I apologize to all of those real carpenters out there who make houses. They're looking at the stud wall and they're saying, "What did you do?" It did what the bus wanted. It's what Hathi wanted. Anyway, I'm gonna have the horizontals extend out and be shelves for mason jars, so I can have all of my stuff like inside the wall, or it's gonna be a little bit past the wall, but you know, planking on this side for the bathroom, and then this side it'll be an extension and there'll be mason jars on it. But I'm worried that I'm not gonna be able to get a mason jar here because you have to lift it up and out. So I think what I'm gonna figure out is like where another upright wants to be, like the last space that the mason jar could go. And then I'll put something that'll compress this up into the ceiling and it'll sit in here. I'll screw up from below. It'll compress up and then I'll tech screw this into the ceiling planks. Yeah. So I'm gonna go find a mason jar. I'm gonna have a ledge in front, right? So that they don't fall. And so I'm just kind of lifting up and seeing when do I interact with the top and like how much height is that in between. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to have a big jar, but over here, because they're shorter, I can probably have a few little ones. So I'm gonna say that the end point is like here. So I'm gonna put an upright right at the end of this actually. It'll compress this up and shove it into the ceiling. And then once I actually do the shelf, I'll figure out which mason jars go where and if it works out. I can always modify later or pad out or do something different or make it all completely something else, because that's how building a bus works.